there's been very few times where I haven't been able to get him out, or I haven't liked him in play. Because even if you get to draw 1 or 2 cards off him, it just feels good. And then you have like this really bomb, can't be countered. You have your max hand size. He's got evade. Well, she's got evasion, so you can't blow him up.
It's really annoying. Okay, so.
And I guess the last thing I would kind of think of, sometimes if your deck could build around it, you could play Treasure Cruise to like just play around things.
Hold on, Treasure Cruise and Dig Through Time, and then there's that other card, Drawn in Dreams or whatever.
Yeah, it's the 4-mana one. And I think after that, like, I don't really want to go too much harder into like drawing effects for mono blue anyway. Because I think the thing is, half of our counter spells also have draw effects in them, so they like recycle our stuff and recycle like our stuff. So we don't really need to go too much.
I like the 4-mana draw that does a lot. You know, I've been a fan of that. Oh, this goes here. Okay, so
black, green. So let's go to the hard color, white. Okay, we're done.
Oh,
next color.
Hold on. I guess we're gonna have to do multicolored as its own thing.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking of like Nib Mizzet and stuff like that. Yeah. So white.
Okay.
We'll talk about the small ones.
Wall of Omens.
Yeah, Wall of Omens.
Okay, so let's go to red now.
No, we're not done. There's like 3 other cards. Hold on, give me a second. So it's
Solemn doesn't count.
No, I'm not counting Solemn. It's Wall of Omens. What's
Esper
that
Sentinel.
new guy?
Esper Sentinel.
Yeah, Esper Sentinel. What's that new guy?
With Keeper of the Court, does he draw?
Keeper of the
No, he gets you lands. No, he doesn't draw.
But that's like value, I guess.
But it puts the land in the play and you make creatures, doesn't actually draw the card, so no, I wouldn't count
it.
Oh,
we should put that in ramp though. We should definitely put that in ramp. That's like the best white has.
Yeah. Mentor of the Meek will draw you a card.
Yeah, Mentor the Meek. And then Mangara.
Yeah, Mangara the Diplomat.
We'll count Shram.
Yeah, because I guess if you're in that, yeah.
Because most of the time you are in, doing that, so.
Your lands that cycle.
Shram.
Oh, a Dawn of Hope is like one of our next best things.
What's the other Wall of Omens? Did we get that?
Oh no, we didn't. It's that. It's from the D&D set. We literally just had it in our last build, and I completely forgot what it was called.
Priest of something? Priest of Gix, or?
Sure.
Is it? No! God damn it. That's a stupid black thing. Tom was playing with that card over the weekend. That's why that's in my head. What is? Oh my god, do I really have to look this up?
It's if you go in the last deck we built, I think it was in there. Oh god, my screen did explode.
Sorry.
Wait, go up. Wasn't it we just passed it?
This thing.
Oh, Priest Agent Lore. Okay.
I was close. I knew it was Priest of something.
And then we just look sad.
Wait, there's one more colorless thing that we missed. Now that I'm thinking about it, what's that? Sky? Is it Sky Skinner? What is it? The thing that just draws? Sky Scanner, or?
No, Sky Scanner. I think is one of. I think it's your land.
No.
Oh no, right? Yeah, right. Well, there. I guess that's like you could also say. There's a lot of 2-mana things that enter, like the Ichor. Wellspring does it too.
Well, yeah, but that's like getting into eggs. I'm just talking about like
Well of Lost Dreams is another colorless one if you're thinking about it, because that's whenever you gain life,
I like that.
you get to pay X and draw X, which is probably the best draw that white can have because white can gain a lot of life.
Okay, so that's about it for white. I can't really think of anything else that really gives you draw.
Yeah, they're really not meant to draw cards. So.
Oh, also, I want to say Sword of Fire and Ice, because people do actually play that.
All right.
Believe it or not. So any of the swords kind of count, or equipments. Oh, that makes me want to put Animist and Hearth and Home because people do play those in ramp.
Oh yeah, Hearth and Home. I want one of those.
Yeah, I got
Sword
one.
of the Anime.
It goes in the artifacts though. Yeah, it just goes in artifacts, so that's right. And then Sword of Hearth and Home. Yep, those are really good actually. Okay, so continuing, so we're done with white pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
There's no planeswalkers or anything. Yeah. Oh, and land tax for ramp. That's a one.
Well, doesn't it just put it into your hand, not into play?
Yeah, I guess that's kind of right.
Yeah, it doesn't. So because it doesn't put it into play, I don't really count it as ramp.
And the white ones are kind of bad, so I don't consider that with our packages, you know.
Yeah.
Even though we did play them in a deck. You know, the Knight of the White Orchid and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I'll put Knight of the White Orchid in, and that's like all of the ones that do that. We'll consider that all, you know. Oh, Knight of the Hokey Pokey, that's what we want.
Right. Yeah.
Is it? Yeah.
This is sorry. There's a lot of knights.
We'll just consider this as all of the. This goes in creatures, so that should just be right.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's for white, because white plays those. Oh no, this is supposed to go and draw.
Mm-hmm.
You son of a bitch. And you too. You were the chosen one. And that goes in ramp, yeah.
All right. So moving on to red.
Red doesn't have much better.
Valakut's Awakening. Let's just get that one out of the way. I think it's one of the better ones we have.
And the problem with red is a lot of it is like discarding.
It's mostly
other than
looting.
wheels. And wheels, I don't count. Like, this is a +1. This counts.
Yeah.
So,
but stuff like Cathartic.
Wait,
Well, we could just, okay. Let's just add Faithless Looting, and it counts as all looting cards.
yeah, because like I don't really like those. Like, I guess we're gonna count them because we really don't have more to add for them. And I'm gonna count Jessica's Will.
So if you want to talk about things that it's value engine, if this is value and not draw, all the exiling off the top effects.
Yeah,
I think those do matter. So stuff like Outpost Siege.
Jessica's Will first, and then we'll get to that. Jessica. Yep, Outpost Siege. And then Stolen Strategies.
Atali.
Yes, Atali's great. We gotta remember to do multicolored after this.
Yeah. We might have to make it like another day or another night because there's probably so much stuff that we can go into that. Chandras, because there's a bunch of Chandras that do it. Like Torch of Defiance, is like the big one.
Master, right? Pyromaster does it too.
Yeah, Fire Artisan from More the Spark.
Right, this one does it.
Yeah, it's a yeah, it's the 0. So there's a bunch of Chandras.
What's the other one?
It's Chandra Fire Artisan.
This one does.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, cool.
I'm trying to think of like other like exiling off the top stuff.
For red? Oh, did I get a Tali? I don't think I did, right?
Oh, Commune with Lava. So Commune with Lava is like one that people don't play too much, but I always really liked it.
I like Commune. There's one for artifacts specifically. What else, really? I mean, Doretti's like a Doretti's a bad one, but you know, does draw cards too.
I think there's another Chandra that's like a 6-drop Chandra. That also.
Oh, Sunbird's Invocation. You want to count that? Or no?
I guess because this is more if we're talking just like value engines. Like we just need to find all the answers. What's that one? Oh, Chandra Flamecaller. Her zeros discard all the cards in your hand, then draw that many +1. It's not great, but it's like it's something. Man, yeah, red and white definitely don't want to draw cards. When you stick them together, they struggle.
It's starting to look like white is getting slightly better cards that just do it, you know? Because, oh, I'm going to put in, like, what is it? Wheel, hold on. What's the, just one of the, just like generic, I guess we'll consider it like
Wheel of Fortune. It'll just cover all of it.
Yeah, we'll just consider this like all the wheels, even though like I'm
Oh.
not a huge fan of these.
Look at the price of that thing. Man, I'm sad I sold mine. Oh. Tom. Staff of Nin. How could I forget?
Oh yeah, Stefan.
That was something I used to play a lot of before, like, I started getting into, like, more stuff, but, yeah.
You mean until you started playing green and blue?
Yeah.
And black, until the Sultai sank in. And then you're like, man, why do I play these terrible?
Yeah, why do I pay 6 mana to draw an extra card when I could have paid like 20 mana by now and drawn a bazillion cards? Yeah, I think that's really it, man.
Okay, getting into the multicolored stuff. So
All
Niv
of it.
Mizzet. Yeah, Niv Mizzet. Is it Niv Mizzet? Which one is it? It's the Payroon, the one that draws, right? So we'll consider that as the Niv Mizzets. What else draws though? Rashmi, I kind of consider that drawing.
He does, yeah.
And then
Are we just looking at like current commanders that draw, just like good draw stuff?
no,
in general?
anything. Just multicolored good draw stuff. What's the one that the merfolk that enters and draw equal to the number of creatures?
Oh, one of the
one.
I know Tez. I think it begins with a T.
It's
Tashar? No.
Is it Tishar? No, I don't think it's Tishar. That's the white dude.
Tishana, that's what it is. Tishana, the voice of thunder.
Oh, Voice of Thunder. Okay, there we go. That thing's good. Also gives no maximum hand size.
Well, I hope so, and you draw a bazillion cards.
Simic Dex being Simic. My girl, Tatiova.
Chulane. Or should I say Chulame? Stupid card.
Chulane. And then the dragon. What's the name of the dragon?
Oh,
And I'm gonna
Arcades?
Kenrith, while you think about that.
I mean Arcades?
Yeah, is that the Jund one?
Oh, the jump. No, that's the Bant one. The Sack Dragon, right?
Yeah,
What's his name? It's like Lorvold or
Corvold.
Corvold. That's what it is.
Yeah, fake Cursed King.
God, what
And
a good
then,
commander.
Oh, Derek! For white, we forgot the Enchantresses.
Right. Well, we kind of count SRAM under that. Like,
so here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna put one. We're gonna put for white and one for green. So what's the 2-mana green one? It's just give me an Enchantress.
It's Argothian Enchantress.
Argothian, and then we'll do one for multicolor. So it's Argothian Enchantress, and then one for white.
The white one is just oh, wow, what's her name? It's something Enchantress.
Mesa.
Yeah, Mesa Enchantress.
And then there's nope. And then there's what's the multicolored one they just printed?
Oh,
Scythus?
Scythus.
Yeah, Yeah, Harvest Hand.
Yo, she dumb. I'm still debating whether I want to switch out Sigarda for it. Like, she's obviously probably the better commander, but Sigarda's my girl.
What's the other Tatiova, the 6-mana one? The Serpent?
Oh, that it's I know what you're talking about. It's the one that's kind of looking down at you. I gotta look him up real quick. Asus, Tyrant of Gyre Strait. Would you count Toothy Imaginary Friend?
How do you spell his thing?
It's AESI.
Oh, AC. Okay, all right. You said Asus. I guess, is that how you say that?
I think it's AC is how you would say it.
Toothy. I kind of do.
Kadena.
I do consider Toothy. Yeah. Yes, Kadena. But that's only morphs, you know.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
like,
know
but that's like playing with. If you're playing that strategy, it's the best you. I guess if you don't want to run it as like
I want to. These are all just like, this is sacking. This is playing a land. This is playing a creature. This is like playing a spell. Like, you know,
true.
Like,
so what would you? Tasker isn't really technically draw, but we're talking about just like value.
oh yeah, Tassiger. Yeah, I count him. Oh, so Thrasios. Duh. Oh, Kanan for fucking mana doublers.
Oh, right. I forgot about him.
Yeah.
There is also the other one that's the Jun. Okay. The other one I forgot for Jun one is the Nikia of the old ways. You can't cast non-creature spells, but it makes your lands tap for 2. What about your Timna? What about your girl?
Yeah, we're gonna do Timna and Thrasios. And also, I consider Golos. So.
Yuriko. Now we're just like naming good commanders at this point. There's just so many good.
But a lot of these can just be played in decks, is the thing. And then I don't know about Yuriko, because Yuriko, you need like a strategy built around it.
True.
Like,
true.
she can just hit, but like you need creatures that are evasive. Like, it's not just like Notion Thief, like where like that's just stealing cards and you get to draw. What else? Now I'm just thinking of what my deck played. Oh, people don't really play Dark Confidant, so I don't really want to count that.
No, I think it's because
that's really just a CDH card.
Because I think it
Like,
could really hurt you.
So,
So I feel like this list could go on for Sylvan Library. We also forgot.
oh my god, one of the big ones. Yeah, that's one of the big ones.
So there's so many effects for like draw cards that it feels almost
just thinking of the generic ones that people can just play. So like Golos is a good one. I consider that like just generically good.
Even though I know you're not a huge fan of them, I know Coiling Oracle gets played a lot.
No, that's fine. I'll count that for sure. People do like to play that.
And Baleful Strix, if you're on like the other side of color,
I like Baleful Strix.
he gets played a lot.
I think he has his decks. It's just like I haven't found my my decks for them.
Teamer Ascendancy, and the
yes, Teamer Ascendancy I like.
Then we also have the what's that Whirlwind card? That's like whenever you draw.
The Whirlwind of Thought.
Yeah, that card is redonkulous. Also, Tom, for our control or for removal, Aura Shards we forgot about too.
Oh yeah, Aura Shards is a big
one. Limdul's Vault seems also really. If you like, even if you're not in a combo deck, it just kind of just sets you up. I guess you don't really draw a card though, so maybe it's not really a draw card.
Yeah, Limdul's Vault. No, it doesn't even give you a card, so no, it's more like deck fixing for like a broken deck. My God, dude.
Moldavine Reclamation we found had a lot of fun when we got to play with it.
Is that the one that you draw every time?
Yeah, every time a creature you control dies.
Yeah,
It's
which
only
it works with tokens. It works with tokens also.
yeah.
This is why I like this one.
Oh,
It definitely works
what's her
with tokens.
face? Actually, no. I was gonna say the historic commander. For that people usually play in Cheerios, but maybe not. If you want to run,
Oh, Joda. No, I consider her. Her and Reki, because they're I think they. You're gonna mostly Joda actually just whatever her name is Joda.
no,
Is it-
Jory, I think.
Is it Joyri? What is it?
Let me find the spelling for it. It's Jorah, Jhoira, Weatherlight Captain.
I consider her a draw because of the way she's worded. Maybe not Reki, but she works with like just
Yo,
artifacts.
I didn't realize how popular Riel the Everwise was.
Yeah,
My girl.
yeah. I don't consider her a draw though because you got to build around that.
Yeah.
Um,
Teferi. Teferi draws you cards.
Which one? The
5-mana one. It's the hero of Dominaria, I think.
Oh yeah, but I don't really see people play that. Like I think this is more a modern card.
Yeah, true. I guess. Yeah, I
Yeah,
play him in
I-
my one deck, but yeah, I guess you're just talking about like.
Cards that like you see that people like, not just everything that
Expansion
draws, but, like,
Explosion, even if you're not like
Yes,
comboing
I
with
like
it, it's
expansion.
still
Expansion Explosion's good.
maybe we don't have anybody at our shop that I think that really plays it, but just Nicol Bolas cards in general all draw a lot of cards.
Like which ones?
Almost all of them have a draw card on effect on them. Just type in Nicol Bolas Dragon God because that's like the one big one. People just like him because that's like it's like the super.
I'll just
Bolas.
consider. I'll put one and then
Yeah,
consider.
that count always count as all Bolas because I know
Oh, Mr. Fuckboy himself. Hold on.
Nath. There's the one on that. I guess that's also just a commander himself.
I'll consider Omnath because he's you could just play him in 5-color decks. Which one is it? There's both Omnaths. Which one is the?
It's the not Rage. Not Rage because that's Angry Boy. He doesn't draw cards. It's the 3-color one, which I think is the Royal because I think Creation's when he gets white. Yeah, that one.
Well, Creation also does draw, but it's not like amazing draw. But and then what's the? Yeah, we'll still consider it.
Oh.
'cause,
Actually, no. Would you count Horn of Greed? Because it does affect other people too.
I would say Horn of Greed. Yes. Well, fine. It's fine. Oh, Herald's Horn is a good draw for colorless too, or
Mhm.
like tribal decks. We can add that. That's kind of like a bad.
Vanquisher's Banner kind of is when you cast or when it enters, and Herald's Horn just helps you find it sooner. The Gitrog monster.
I would count Vanquisher Banners because people do play that card.
I think Gitrog monster because you could play any type of like dredgy graveyardy deck, or as a commander, and you still get all the benefits from it. I know he's mean, but Notion Thief.
I put him in.
Oh, okay, Tom. Did we put Disallow in our control package?
No.
How dare you?
I mean, there's like ETB ones that some decks play, like Cloud Blazer and like. But I don't think we need to write down every single one of those.
No, there are literally so many of them, Tom. You want to just run the the Dragon? Doesn't he draw a bunch of cards when things hit? Actually, I never really played with him, so I don't fully remember.
He definitely draws cards. He definitely just draws. He's definitely just a busted card. Like, just read it. No, not that one.
It's whenever
It's
one
just
more
dragons,
control attacks, draw to make. Yeah, okay, yeah, never mind. We're just talking about like just we want just good draw stuff. So we got.
See, because there's like Muldrifter and Cloud Blazer that gets a lot of play.
Mm-hmm.
I would count Muldrifter because that gets a lot of play in different strategies. I'd count that. People play the shit out of that.
Yeah, even if it's just a one-time thing or it's a blink deck or some weird.
And Cloud Blazer gets a good amount of play too. I see that a lot. Oh, hey, no. That's one word. That's.
Sidisi, Tutors, he's not really a draw effect. Agent of Treachery needs too much setup. Death Reap Ritual is that other one that we ran that whenever it's the Morbid trigger to draw a card.
Oh yeah, Death Reap, yeah.
Maybe we should just run Vanquisher's Banner, because it does fall into, like, if you're playing tribal theme. And it's
I think I did Vanquishers.
Oh, okay.
Wait, did I? Yeah, right there. It's just hard to see.
I don't know, because I think we're at a point where, like, we're just going to start crossing over, and we're just going to find, like, more niche things.
Yeah, I say we just get into protection. I think we've hit, like, most of the played ones that are really good.
Because there's always a lot more. Like, obviously, but, like...
I like Sphinx's Revelation. That's a multicolored one.
Mm-hmm.
I've always been a fan.
But with, like, with the single colored ones, and you start adding some multicolored ones, I don't think you need to overdo it.
Okay, I think we're done with it.
You know, Dak Faden would be really good in the Riley Reid deck.
Yeah, because it makes target player discard 2, right?
Yeah, it's draw 2, discard 2.
Yeah.
And you could just steal a Soul Ring right off the bat.
Mm-hmm.
But that deck's supposed to stay in the budget, more fun side of things, so maybe I shouldn't, but, like, damn.
So there's probably some things that we missed. Like, there's, like, some... Like, there's, like, Omnaths that tap for mana, and, like, you know, Gold Span Dragon, and, like, random things like that, but we're not going to get into it all. This is just the stuff that we see in our play group a decent amount. Let's get into protection, because I don't think that's going to take too long. So we'll start... do you want to go by color again?
Sure. Yeah.
But, I mean, the thing is, we're not going to do blue, because... actually, we could do blue a little bit, but we're going to keep the counter spells and the removal without having to, like, flip it over to the other thing. So, I'm going to go to wherever that went, and then we're going to consider this protection. Okay. So, Heroic Intervention. What else is good in green? Oh my god, there isn't really a lot in green.
I think it's honestly anytime we look for protection, it's Heroic Intervention, and then that's kind of really it.
Yeah, yeah. White has it way more.
Well, now one thing I say we can do in mono green in protection is Aestheticism. Gives all your creatures hexproof and be able to regenerate.
So.
Is that like the one thing that green's not super great at? Is just like it's overall just a lot of protection options. But then the thing is, it feels like it doesn't need it half the time.
Yeah, once we get into recursion, you're gonna realize that like it just doesn't need it. Like
you don't need protection when you just bring it all back.
Mm-hmm. So okay, so let's get through
Boros
this.
Charm. I think if you're in like those colors, that's like one of your best options.
Yes, Boros Charm. Yeah, let's just get through it. So protection. And then the protection spell, which is Teferi's.
Yeah.
No, not Protege. Oh, stop it. You stop it. Okay. So then we also like 2 new cards that have been really hype, which is Robe of Stars.
Yes.
For all those Voltron decks out there.
Or even if you just want your commander to like live through things, so like if your deck's built around your commander, you don't want to die. There you go.
And then what's the new guy? It's shielded. Is it shielded?
Oh, no, that's Guardian.
Guardian.
Is it something Guardian? Spirit Guardians? No,
Faith?
Spirit. No, or Guardians of Faith or Spirit Guardians? No,
Guardian of Faith. Really good. Protects against Cyclonic Rift in white. It's super strong. Our MDFC is the Shijiri Shelter. Is that what it's called? Yeah. This card's great.
Deflecting SWAT for you red players out there.
Yeah, yes. That's definitely good protection.
I mean, it could be more than just protection, but most of the time you use it as protection.
That's things that we didn't put in removal. Is Fierce Guardianship and Deadly Rollick actually get a lot of play? Hold on. I'm gonna put those in there just because people do play them a lot. Like, if you look at Fierce Guardianship's play, it's disgusting. How many people play this card? Okay, so then... Alright, so protection. What else is good? Deflecting SWAT.
Mother of Runes.
Oh yeah, things like that. Mother of Runes.
Giver of Runes.
Yeah, Giver of Runes. And I'm just gonna put, like... We're gonna put Lightning Greaves, and just Swiftfoot, and then that's considered like all the things that give like.
Yeah,
we're not gonna do every single
there's
one.
Mask of Abyss and Swiftfoot boots.
There's two. We're just gonna do the Swiftfoot boots and.
There's also a bazillion enchantments too, even just straight from Indestructible to Spirit Mantle. God, there's actually this is where white really wants to shine because like all
Wait, what was the other one called? Giver of Runes, right?
Yeah, Giver of Runes and Mother of Runes. Giver of Runes a little bit worse because you can't target itself.
Yeah, it's fine. I got Mom already. Okay, so and then what else? 8.5 Tails. I like that.
Yeah, I actually like 8.5 Tails because he just kind of sits out there.
He's really annoying. Especially when you have Seaborn Muse.
So so put Apostle's Blessing, and it's gonna count all like the 1 mana protection spells because there's a lot of them.
Okay, so yeah, we'll do Apostle's Blessing.
It's under Blessed Wine. Because there is literally an infinite amount of cards like this. And that one gives you from artifacts or color of your turn.
Yes.
So
and then we're also going to do Teferi's Time Twist and consider that all the blink spells. Just because we don't want to put them all. That one's just a good one.
Nope.
So
Spectral Ward is the enchantment that gives them protection from everything. Oh, what's the Achroma's Will?
Yes, Achroma's Will. Yes, that's the free one.
So that's the one I like.
Oh, no,
not
that's
free.
not the free one.
It's you have both options.
It's also a win condition. We should do an episode talking about like best win conditions too. Because that's definitely one of them. And then what's the free one? It's what's the free one called?
I don't remember honestly.
Flawless Maneuver. Yeah, there it is. So we're just gonna consider this as like all the 3 mana give Indestructible, because that's the best one. Because there's like a million of those. White also has some blink. There's Cloud Shift, right? But that's technically multicolored. Anything else you wanna? Trying to think of what we just played in our deck recently. We'll play one of the like, what's the ship? We'll play one of the things that they all come back if they die. Cosmic Intervention, is that?
Oh
what it's
yeah,
called?
yeah, Cosmic Intervention, yeah.
So like we'll just play one of those because we'll put one of them in because there's a lot of them. That'll be the one. Then Malakir Rebirth, right? Is one.
Oh yeah, it's the thing that
Well,
you. Same thing with like
yeah.
well now we
Well-
have persist and